Tia's Kitchen. I know I haven't been posting lately, so I just want to say I'm doing fine, and please tell me how you're doing on the comment section below. Anyway, today we're going to be making a pizza, and it's not pizza in a mug. No, it's going to be an actual good quality pizza made with farm fresh ingredients and good quality food. So let's get right to it. So the ingredients you're going to need are, first,
your fluffy yeast dough. So we made this yesterday and we let it proof for about, overnight, and then we punched it back down earlier this morning and let that proof again for about 5 hours. So now we're going to proof it again one last time so we can actually create a really nice dough and basically form our base.
And how long do you need to let it proof?
I'd say for about 15 minutes so that your pizza can be nice and fluffy.
And how do you think to get it out? Just roll it, keep rolling it, it's gonna come off so easily. So yes, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Look how amazing that looks. This is the result of leaving it and proofing it overnight, or simply just proofing it for a long time because you're letting the dough ferment and create this nice silky dough.
And I actually think we've been actually proofing it for about more than 12 hours, which is
perfect.
A great thing because it looks so good.
Yeah, and add to the flavor of the dough. Now you could obviously use store-bought pizza dough, but why waste your time in that when you could obviously make it? And by the way, the ingredients for this pizza dough is in the description box below with the measurements. And there's a bonus because I also added a 2-ingredient pizza dough too.
So the next step, which is very important, is to start creating your pizza base. So let's transfer it to a flour-based surface. Here we are. Sprinkle some more flour on top to help with your process. Here we go. Now I'm gonna make a square-based pizza today because I always like to try something new. So you guys can obviously go for whatever you want. I mean, just look at how fluffy this is. So I'll come back once this is all rolled out. Like I mentioned, I said I was going to make a nice square pizza, and here we are. So what I did is I took the size of the pizza and rolled it inwards to create a nice soft crust on the outside. And plus we have plenty of space to fill it in. Now the next step is to poke holes with the fork, or if you have a bench scraper, and to make holes on your pizza just like how they do it in pizzerias.
Now, transfer this onto a baking tray, line with parchment paper, and sprinkle with semolina, like done in pizzerias.
And make
voila! Tia's pro tip:
let this rest for at least 15 minutes. This will make the dough fluffy and nice.
Now, while that sits for about 15 minutes, I'll introduce you to our toppings and other ingredients. So, I mean, everything else, all the other ingredients are pretty much toppings, other than your tomato sauce and your grated mozzarella cheese. Okay, so for our toppings, we're gonna add like Italian tomatoes, pineapple,
ham,
basil, and pepperettes or pepperoni. And right here we actually have a garlic sauce that's going to go on top of our pizza dough, and that's just going to add the most flavor. You can obviously use any other toppings of your choice, but today we have these in our fridge, so why not use it? By the way, all the ingredients and measurements are in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out too.
So it's been 15 minutes now, and it's time to lather on those amazing toppings.
Let's start with our tomato sauce.
The tip is to add little bundles, little puddles of your tomato sauce in every corner.
Kind of like pepperoni.
Yeah, and then spread it from there, and then add as much or as little as you want.
And this is a zesty tomato sauce, so make sure you're using the proper and the right type of tomato sauce for this pizza, homemade or store-bought. Now, this is actually our second step.
our first step was actually to roll out the pizza dough like that. Our second step is to add our pizza toppings and tomato sauce and cheddar and cheese. So, check mark for our tomato sauce. Now, let's go ahead and sprinkle on that grated mozzarella cheese.
The next step is to add a coat of cheese.
So a light topping of cheese for this round. And by the way, we have about 1 cup of grated mozzarella cheese. And now, top it up with your favorite toppings. Man, you can do a lot of creative things with just toppings and pizza.
You could add optional potatoes, but yeah.
Yeah.
And the last step to a perfect pizza is to brush your crust with some nice and beautiful garlic butter. And it's super simple. All you have to do is get chopped or grated, garlic puree,
and mix it with some butter and pop it into the microwave so it melts. You could also just get regular garlic butter and melt this. So the reason why we're doing this is because this adds the most flavor. You could also use olive oil for more of an Italian taste, but I think garlic butter will do. So after brushing it with some garlic butter, melted garlic butter that is, go ahead and for our third and last step, bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes or until just right, until it looks like
Home is where your story begins, and that's our trademark in Dia's kitchen.
So welcome back to part 2 of our pizza special. And today we're just going to show you how it looks. And when I say it, I mean pizza.
wow, take a look at that. That really does look super, super, super delicious. And I can't wait to take a bite of it, so I'm just going to go ahead and have a slice of it. Okay, so it is very hot. I'm not going to give a taste test right now. So please do let it sit for at least 5 minutes. It is mandatory. Anyway, this looks amazing. It smells great, and I already know what to expect. It's going to be completely gorgeous in taste, and it's going to be completely delicious, especially since we have a mix of savory and sweet from the pineapple, and the tomatoes are sweet, and pretty much any other ingredient is savory. So I really do hope that you enjoyed this, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the comment section below. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want next time for me to make. Thank you, bye, from the Dia's Kitchen.